Hey everyone, this is Lutz, and if you're sitting now at home and thinking, what can I do next with my Raspberry Pi? In this video I'm going to show you how easy it is to connect your Raspberry to your cloud using DAV protocol. So let's go! Before we jump right into the configuration of our Raspberry Pi, I want to explain you the workflow of the video. We're gonna have two parts. The first part is to configure our Raspberry Pi that it's mountable for the cloud. This is like explaining someone how to work. And the second part we're gonna do is to automatically mount the device after a reboot. This is like explaining someone how to get to work on a Monday morning. So let's start with the configuration. What is always mentioned to do before we start a new package installation, we just check for an update. In my case, there's nothing to do because I did this previous to this video. So now let's go for the real part. Apt-get install DAVFS2. Now I would recommend you to use the yes button because we want to give the opportunity to other users to use the package too. And after this installation is done, now we can go to the configuration. We type in sudo nano etc DAVFS2/secrets. If you don't do a typo, you came to the correct file. And here you can add now your address. It's just something like https://your webdav.server. And then it's important that you use a tab, not the space button for your user, and then you give your password. And when you're done this, you push Ctrl and O for writing it and Ctrl X for leaving the program. I will do it now with my username and password, and I'll be back after it. So after you did it, we need to make a change to the fstab. Here we add a new line where we type again our address of our DAV. Then you put your mount directory. Then you put DAVFS. No auto. If you have now the genius idea, like mentioned in other tutorials, to set this parameter to auto, you will run into an ugly mistake. The problem is, in terms of a reboot, fstab is executed before the network connection is established. And if fstab is not performing correctly, the Raspberry will go into a rescue mode. And in a rescue mode, you don't have remote control to the Raspberry. So you need to connect your keyboard and your monitor and fix this problem directly on the Raspberry. So don't do this. Comma users read write 00. Then you write everything out. You're done. So now you can try what's happening if you want to mount the device. You see now that you're not part of the permission group, so we have to change this. We type in sudo user mod add group, and then your username, and then you're there. If you now try it again, you will still get the message that you're not part of the group. So you have to log out and log in again because you cannot get an update of your permissions during your runtime. So if you are back in your system, you can just try now if it's working to mount your device. And then you see it's there. So perfect. If you think now I have everything what I need, my Raspberry is mountable and that's enough for me, this will be like hoping on Friday that Monday will never come. So to be serious, one day you have to reboot your Raspberry Pi, and in this case it's really annoying if it's not automatically mounting again your cloud. So just spend another 2 minutes and learn how to fix it. So at first we have to transfer our small script to our Raspberry. For this I use the secure copy command, and I forgot the name of the script. So it's mount script, that's a really complicated name, and my user at my Raspberry, and the location where I want to save it is my home directory, and then I have to type in my password, and now I've transferred it. So we can have a look. Okay, I'm in the right direction, and now we see the script. What I have to do now is give the script the executability. So this will be done with the change mod. So we type change mod 777 and mount script, and then we give it the sudo, and then we can see now it's marked as executable. And as next we go again to the nano and go to the crontab, and here we will add a line at the end where we just say every second of every hour. Use again the tab, not the space, and every day, every month, and every day of a week. So then we put here the user, and we put the direction of our script, and it was mount script .sh, I hope. And yes, we write it out, and we are leaving this. So then we can reboot our system, and after this we can check if it's mounted or not. So after reboot I can check if the mounting was successful, and we see it's not done yet. So we give it a minute and see what's happening. After a minute the script has been executed by the crontab, and now everything is mounted and can be used within the system. If you're now asking yourself, what the heck is inside of the script? I can show it to you quickly. I'm just checking if the folder is already mounted, and if not, then mount it. That's just everything what the script does. I put it for you into the description of the video, and if you like it you can copy it and use it for sure. So now everything is done what we needed to do. Was easy, or? And we get it all to work on a Monday morning. I hope you enjoyed the video, and see you next time. Goodbye.